How fit do you need to be for self-defense? And how fit do you need to be for the martial arts? I think they're two different questions.
Where them kicks at? Where them hands? Where them holes? Where them throws? You know what I'm saying? Cecil.
Somebody on, I think it's the martial arts community. I think it's the martial arts community on Facebook. It says something about fat senseis and is it okay for a black belt or a master to have a big gut? So I decided to do this in my workout clothes. I'm not going to take my shirt off. I don't want to cause trauma. But this is enough for you to see that I still got a lot of work I need to do. But let's get the easy question out of the way. How fit do you need to be able to defend yourself? Not very. I would say you need whatever the level of fitness that your doctor recommends, say to prevent a heart attack or heart disease, be able to walk up a couple of flight of steps, be able to sit up, get up and get down without being winded. Because really, most self-defense encounters don't last that long. I always say you need to be fit enough that the stress of being attacked won't kill you. The excitement, the shock of it won't kill you, because if your technique is really good enough, you're not going to be fighting for that long at all. To me, endurance is going to come in when you have screwed up somehow and you didn't manage to put that joker or those jokers down quick enough. You need to be fit enough for that for self-defense. And I would also say you would need to be fit enough to be able to run away from them. So if we want to put it into metrics, and I'm just making these up, I'd say 20 push-ups for a guy, 10 push-ups for a female, 20 sit-ups for a guy, 10 sit-ups for a female. I'm just making these up. Be able to run a block without stopping. That might be far enough for you to get away from some people. Let's see. And run up 3 flights of steps without having a heart attack or chest pains or anything. Because that might be enough for you if somebody comes after you while you're on the steps to run up to another floor, get away, and keep going. And like I said, I'm just making that up because really, I don't even think you need to be that fit for self-defense, to be honest. But for martial arts, it's going to depend on 2 things. Are you a competitor? Are you non-competitor? And are you trying to pacify the trolls out there? If you're a competitor, of course you need to be fit. Because as the match goes on, it pretty much will come down to whoever has the best endurance if both of your technique levels is the same. So if you're competing, of course you have to be able to endure and last for a long period of time. You need to work anaerobic and aerobic cardio. So don't think just because you can run 5, 6, 7, 8 miles, you're not going to get winded. And don't think because you can do your kicks for hours and hours and hours, you're not going to get winded. You need to be able to do both. You're going to have to do a lot of running and a lot of weight training and a lot of stretching and a lot of sparring and a lot of endurance work if you're going to be a competitor, if you're going to be able to compete. Because even if you do the pity-pat sparring like I like to do, after your 3rd, 4th, 5th match, legs start feeling heavy. I do remember that. In judo matches, back when I was doing it, they could go up to 5 minutes long. Sometimes you're talking about overtime and then golden score, trying to break a tie, something like that. The hands start getting tired. So it just depends on, at that point, if you're neck and neck with your opponent, you're gonna have to be able to outlast them. So I said if you're a competitor, I forgot the second one, but the last one though, if you're trying to pacify the trolls. If you want to be able to pacify the trolls, you're not going to be happy unless you look like Bruce Lee. Some of them are not even going to be happy unless you're actually Asian and skinny like Bruce Lee. But you're going to have to look like Bruce Lee. You're going to have to look like you eat steroids for breakfast and have protein shakes for lunch and dinner. They want you to be an Olympian in that type of Olympic level competitive shape, even though you're 65. They basically have some kind of Dragon Ball Z fantasies. And personally, I think some of them got some kind of daddy issues. That's what I think. So if you want to pacify them, you need to be in as best shape as possible. Even if it's taking a toll on your health. Even if all that stuff you're taking to cut fat and build muscle is going to kill you, they don't care. The trolls have their fantasies, and they don't care if you die trying to meet them. So that's my take on how fit you need to be. I would say not necessarily how fit you need to be, how healthy you need to be. And seriously, if you want a real metric, what do you feel comfortable with? What level of fitness do you feel like you need? What level of fitness is good for you? I would say for the rest of us who are not trying to be competitors or full-time cage fighters or trying to pacify the trolls out there who think that an 85-year-old man is still supposed to be able to do jump kicks like a teenager, we need to be healthy. We need to make sure that if we're attacked, we're not going to die. We need to handle the stress of our jobs, be they our jobs teaching, be they our jobs working, be they the jobs that we've created for ourselves running various businesses if we're entrepreneurs. That's what we need to focus on. So, how fit do you need to be? As fit as you need to be to survive and live up to your own expectations. Don't waste your time trying to look like an action figure unless you want to look like an action figure. I certainly wish I looked like an action figure. But we've all seen plenty of people who look like action figures and get beaten up like the bad guy in an action movie. So, thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And please share this video with people who like to talk about the martial arts. And peace.